Hello, my dear students. Today we will learn the poem After the Storm written by William Wordsworth. Before beginning, let's know about William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth loved nature and has written many poems describing the beauty and bounty of nature. His poems also concerned with the human relationship to nature. He was a fierce advocate of using the vocabulary and speech patterns of common people in poetry. The Prelude is considered to be his greatest work. It is a semi autobiographical poem of his early years that he revised and expanded a number of times. And it was titled and published by his wife after his death. As I told you, William Wordsworth loved nature. In this poem, also, he is describing one of the nature's mood. In this poem, A Night After the Storm, the poet is describing a morning after a stormy night. A storm had ragged the previous night with roaring winds and continuous rain. But the next morning, the sun rose as usual, bringing with it the promise of a bright new day. The woods were filled with sounds of bird song, with the stock dove cooing while hatching the eggs. And when the jay also started singing, that seemed like it's responding to the coos of stock dove. Added to this was the gurgle of the previous night's rainwater flowing towards the stream. There were sights of everything coming out to enjoy the warmth, the sky enjoying the birth of a new day, and raindrops on the grass glimmering in the sun. There is also action as a hare races about joyously over the moors, with the water on the ground rising as a ball of glittering mist in the sunlight following her. So the poet pictures a scene of a complete joy. Now let's see the explanation of the poem. Now here in your book you can see such a beautiful colorful picture is given, isn't it? Now let's see the explanation. There was a roaring in the wind all night. The rain came heavily and fell in floods. But now the sun is rising calm and bright. The birds are singing in the distant woods. Over his own sweet voice the stock dove broods. The jay makes answer as the magpie chatters, and all the air is filled with noise of waters. Now, here in this paragraph, the poet is saying that the previous night was filled with roaring of the wind. See, there was a roaring in the night or roaring in the wind all night. That means whole night the wind was roaring. And after that, rain came heavily and fell in floods. Means after that it started raining, and because of continuous rain it was all flooded. But now the sun is rising calm and bright. Here poet is saying after that a stormy night, now the sun is up and it is calm, it is bright. That means it's very soothing. Don't you feel that if there is a storm and heavy rain a previous night, and next morning when sun rises it looks very calm and bright, everything shines in the sun, isn't it? The birds are singing in the distant woods. Now, the birds are singing in a forest that is situated far away. Okay, distant means something that is not close to you, something very far. Woods means jungle. So, the birds are singing in a jungle that is far away. Over his own sweet voice, the stock dove broods. Brood means hatching. You must have seen birds sitting on their eggs and providing all necessary warmth to the eggs. You must have seen this. So, stock dove is cooing while hatching eggs. Cooing means making the sound of the bird, sound of stock bird is called coo. The jay makes answer as the magpie chatters. All these are names of birds: stock dove, jay, and magpie. These are the names of different birds. So, here in this line, the jay makes answer as the magpie chatters. Magpie is a bird who is making sound, and in response to it, jay is also making sound. Magpie is making sound, after that jay is making sound. This looks like that both the birds are talking with each other. Magpie is making noise, after that jay is making an answer. Looks like all are talking, and all the air is filled with pleasant noise of waters. As I told you in beginning that the water is moving towards the streams, right? So there was a noise of water, gurgling of water everywhere, and this sound, this noise was absolutely pleasant and it could be heard everywhere. The sound of the water, the gurgling of the water could be heard everywhere. Now let's see the second paragraph. All things that love the sun are out of doors. Now, whenever you see something very interesting outside, if you see something very pleasant outside, what you do? You immediately leave your house and you come out to see what is happening there. So all the things that loves the sun, sun is up there, so everyone who love the sun are out to enjoy the beauty of the morning, enjoy the warmth of the sun. The sky rejoices in the morning's birth. The grass is bright with raindrops on the moors. So here it says that the sky is enjoying the birth of a new day. It is new day and the sky is absolutely enjoying its birth. And the grass is bright with raindrops. Now what happens when it rains? Like you see in this image, what you see? Raindrops are there and it is shining because of the sunlight. So similarly, the raindrops on the grass are glimmering in the sun. On the moors means moor is a wide open area covered with grass, and it is little elevated from the rest of the part, and that area is called moor. Like the area you see in the book, this picture, that this green picture, this is open and it is covered with grass, so this is moor. I hope you have understood. So the sky is enjoying the birth of this new morning, and the drops of the water on the grass are shining in the sun. The hare is running races in her mirth. Mirth means happiness, extreme happiness. So hare is also out to enjoy the warmth of the sun, and hare is so happy that she is running everywhere. You can see in the picture also how hare is shown running here. So the hare is running races in her mirth, and with her feet she from the plashy earth races a mist that glittering in the sun. This means when the hare is running in all her excitement, what is she doing? She with her feet is raising a mist that is glittering in the sun. Now understand here, like I told you in the beginning, because of the rain, it was flooded everywhere. Everywhere there is a small pool of water, a puddle. You see here in the picture, small pools of water, 3 pools of water you can see there. And when this hare is running, What is she doing? She, while running through that puddle, is raising water. See in the picture how this hare, when jumped in that puddle, a splash of water is there. Okay, so that water is shining in the sunlight. Again, I tell you, the hare is running everywhere, and while she is running, she is jumping in the puddle. And with her jump, a splash of water is thrown up, and that cloud of water drops is shining. It's shining in the sunlight. Runs with her all the way wherever she doth run. Doth means does. So wherever this hare is running, this mist is following her everywhere because water is everywhere. So wherever she is going, this mist is after her. Now here we finish the explanation. But what the poet is trying to tell here? The poet is saying that just like the nature, like there was a storm a previous night and now a bright, sunny, beautiful day. So just like nature has recovered from the sadness, from the difficult time, we can also recover from the sadness. Isn't it? There is a problem in life, and we can also leave that sadness, that problem in our life behind, and we can also move towards the happiness in life. See, problem is a part of life. We can't skip that phase of life. We can't skip. We have to go through it. But what will happen after that? Too much of happiness is there after a phase of problem. When your problem is over, happiness is there. What we need to do, we need to be patient, be calm, and just wait for the time of happiness to come. I hope this poem has served its purpose to make you understand that the problem, the time of sadness is a temporary phase in life. It will definitely go and a new dawn will rise soon. I hope you have understood this poem well. If there is any confusion, please send me a message on my number. I will explain it to you. Thank you.